Hey, I'm Ray Latif. I'm here at the 2015 Natural Products Expo West show here in Anaheim, California. I'm joined by BevNet Editor-in-Chief Jeff Kleinman, and we're going to be talking a little bit about investment in the food and beverage industry, specifically beverage. Jeff, you know, deals aren't always done at this show, but what's the environment like for investment in beverage brands right now?
So it's kind of interesting. Coming into the show, there were 3 different deals that had happened in about a 3-month period, all of sort of development growth equity, each for $3 million. Bhakti Chai got it from a pretty interesting public-private partnership fund out of the state of Colorado that's headed by some natural products veterans. Daily Greens picked up some money from a strategic for growth.
White Wave, right?
Yeah, through White Wave. And also Boulder Brands, another strategic firm, put some venture capital into Temple Turmeric. Now, what's interesting about this is you're seeing strategics start to redivide themselves into different kinds of verticals. You saw this with General Mills. We saw this with Bolthouse Farms and Campbell's. Strategics seem to be sort of realigning themselves for the new style of retailing. And as they build these kind of vertical arrangements, they want brands that are going to flesh out what they see as being the need states of the new consumer. For example, at Bolthouse Farms, as they begin to become the fresh food captain for Campbell's, they're not afraid to look at acquisitions as a way to sort of fill out that portfolio. Mm-hmm. The same thing with General Mills. They took their Small Planets Foods division and they kind of repatriated it to snack, to bakery, to different parts of the store. And what a lot of folks were talking about here is what brands are going to go into those verticals to provide a broader selling proposition.
Now, you talked about the new need state for consumers, and what categories are those need states changing?
What we're seeing, and I'm sure you guys have talked about this already, is the idea that they want cleaner products, they want more on-trend products, they want non-GMO, they want organic to some extent, but it's all really about fresh and fresh branding, and they don't seem to want the same old products. Now, strategics are getting hip to the idea that they do need to change their approach, but they're also notoriously slow in acquiring some of these companies. And beyond that, there's been some pickups in the past already. So what we're starting to see, at least from one company that I spoke with, is valuations are getting a little high, and they want to kind of slow down and pick the folks who they think are going to be the winners. Now, as that starts to take a little bit longer for brands to brands to get taken off the table, private equity becomes even more important for these brands to be able to grow independently, to spread across new channels, to increase their production capacity. And so one of the things that we saw a lot of here, as we've seen in years past, but by the overflow at the events geared toward them, we saw a lot of private equity, a lot of venture capital, a lot of what I was joking with Janie from Mama Chia about, a lot of guys in sport coats stopping by on Friday to walk the floor.
Very interesting stuff. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for right now, but stay tuned for plenty more from the Expo West show. Thanks for watching.